nobody can figure out why they actually need a board. People need an MLS. They don't need a board. I could see back in the day why boards came about. You needed a board because the way commissions worked were so much different than they are today. Before the internet, you needed a co-broke agreement, and then you got paid after the fact. And then if one broker cheated another broker, you needed a board for arbitration and all of those things. But today, the way everything has changed with buyer-broker agreements and getting paid part of the deal and getting paid right at the table, it makes disputes almost irrelevant.
Yeah.
Completely irrelevant. Why do you think people want to be on the board? Let me turn it back on you.
Why do I think people would want to be on the board?
Like these. Well, let's describe what the board is.
Yeah.
What is the board?
The board is the arbitration network / wing of a local government that is affiliated with the state board for that state, which is affiliated with the national board. I've always just thought of it as the arbitration wing.
Here's the way I think of the board.
Yes.
The board is the way for people in the market who don't make a whole lot of money to get free trips. Like 6, 7, 8 a year. I'm not kidding either. I'm actually not kidding. Because the directors make all the decisions. And the directors don't generally sit on the board. Sometimes they do. But the directors are generally like the owners of the biggest companies in that market. Mm-hmm. And then people run for the board seats. And when they run for the board seats, they get to sit on the board, which meets once a month and doesn't generally get much, if anything, done. Yeah. It spends everybody else's money. But generally why people do it, the free trips. In November, they get to go to the big realtor board show. Then they get to go to their state show. Then they get to go to the tech show, and then the luxury show, and the Inman, and all of these places. And the boards pay for it all. Mm. And so basically, the community of agents that pay into the board, because they're not for profits, that money can't be distributed anywhere. So they have to burn it. How do they burn it? They burn it by sending the board members on luxury trips. 6, 7 times a year. Sometimes once a month.
I mean, hey, maybe My State MLS, maybe we should create boards for every area, and I'll be on all of them.
You want to go on all the trips?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, so what we do is we keep our costs low.
Yeah, just
so that the general person who's busting their butt in real estate isn't paying for somebody who just comes and drinks a diet soda once a month at the meeting and gets a free trip around the world.
I like that. So My State MLS, a company that actually is a company created by modern employees versus typical boards, which is just a century-old process handed down that now is just taking trips to keep nonprofit status.
They take trips.
So
they make stupid rules. They don't just take trips.
That's fair.
I do have to say that they make stupid rules.
Yes.